Today I will be talking with you about crisis analysis, specifically Scarlett Johansson and her involvement with the SodaStream crisis. First, let's take a look at the background of SodaStream. SodaStream originated in 1903 with a clear goal of serving people with their innovative beverage creation service. Each year, SodaStream provides 1.5 billion liters of homemade soda to millions of homes, making them one of the largest beverage companies in the world. The company employs over 2,000 people, with more than 30 nationalities represented. The SodaStream headquarters are located in Israel, but manufacturing facilities exist in Australia, China, Germany, Israel, South Africa, and the West Bank. A clear functional philosophy rests at the forefront of SodaStream, as everything they are and everything they do falls under three categories. The first is SMART. SMART at SodaStream embodies the notion that their product is better for you, better for your family, better for the environment. Next is SIMPLE, recognizing that their solution to the beverage market gives anyone the chance to turn water into sparkling drinks in seconds. And finally, Bubbles are the name of the game, as evidence that SodaStream flavors have 2/3 less sugar than store-bought sodas and contain no high fructose syrup and no aspartame, but they have the bubble fun. Overall, SodaStream is leading the market in technological advancements and quality products, as their system enables you to carbonate water, add flavor, and enjoy quality, better-for-you soda at home just the way you like it. However, as of late, SodaStream has been dealing with a crisis, an ongoing crisis, in fact, over the last year or so. It all stems from their factory in the West Bank, specifically in regards to how the Israeli-based company is occupying part of the Palestinian territory. While the crisis was centrally focused on this matter, the advertising conducted by SodaStream didn't make things any better. Actress and model Scarlett Johansson got caught up in the controversy over the plant's location earlier this year after she agreed to serve as SodaStream's global brand ambassador. Johansson's support of the factory also led to dissension, while to some, her sexy, on-edge commercial advertisement for SodaStream, revealed just in time for the Super Bowl, created even more of a rift between critics and SodaStream. The organizational response to the crisis of having a factory in the West Bank, which employed local Palestinians, was at first nothing short of deliberate descriptions of the reasoning behind their decision. Johansson's role in the situation, especially because of her notoriety, is of the essential to outline. In a statement released late on Friday, January 24, Johansson shared a key segment of her statement, which echoed sentiments attempting to reconcile the conflicting views about the settlements, defending the Israel company's factory. It read, SodaStream is a company that is not only committed to the environment, but to building a bridge to peace between Israel and Palestine, supporting neighbors working alongside each other, receiving equal pay, equal benefits, and equal rights. Furthermore, SodaStream's chief executive Daniel Birnbaum provided a strong message in a video promoting the plan as a bridge to peaceful cooperation between the two communities. Many of the statements made revolved around economic cooperation and social interaction when it comes to democratic Israel and Palestine. Another aspect of the SodaStream organizational response came from the tie Johansson had with Oxfam International, a humanitarian aid organization. The same week Johansson issued her statement supporting the decisions by SodaStream, so Oxfam released a statement making it very clear it opposes all trade from Israeli settlements, which are illegal under international law. With a flurry of contradictions and cloud of smoke, the U.S. star severed her ties with the U.K. charity, citing fundamental differences of opinion. As the crisis continued, some rumblings got out of that Johansson's decision to join SodaStream was a mistake. The actress quickly rescinded those accounts. With most of the noise centering on the SodaStream crisis increasing in the early months of 2014, the statements from representatives in the organization remained the same months later. Since then, nonverbal responses have garnered most of the attention from the crisis. Just last week, SodaStream announced it will relocate its facility from the occupied West Bank, adding it was sorry for an ad starring Hollywood actress Scarlett Johansson following a year of negative publicity. Even with the upcoming change of scenery, statements during the crisis remain the same even months later, with nonverbal responses at the forefront. You can check out Johansson's SodaStream commercial by searching SodaStream Super Bowl commercial with Scarlett Johansson on YouTube. We can now shift to the media response in the wake of the SodaStream crisis. First, when it comes to television and this type of media's response to the crisis, we can look more at the negative side of things. Toward the second half of the advertisement, the presentation became a little steamy and intended more for mature audiences. For this reason, some countries have not shown the commercial, while others have shown a censored version of it. Another aspect of this particular commercial, which is the greatest piece of the television coverage, deals with the fact that Johansson says, sorry, Pepsi and Coke. There was immediate negative response to the SodaStream in regards to this phrase, throwing the organization off keel in terms of their objectives and goals. Meanwhile, news articles, news briefs, periodicals, or other newspaper, print, or online publications coverage tended to focus their analysis and breakdown in these forums toward an overwhelmingly neutral side. They simply say the facts, providing very little, if any, opinion. For what opinion there might have been, it emerged from the sources. An example of the neutral tone demonstrated in the newspapers is SodaStream has defended the factory in the past, saying it employs hundreds of Palestinians and gives them equal benefits as Israeli workers. Overall, not much was published criticizing SodaStream, but it is evident that negativity was shed on its approaches and methods of business. The media response as a whole stuck to a more neutral standpoint, with television diving in the realms of negativity. Finally, with the organizational media responses to the SodaStream crisis outlined, it is important to look at the stakeholders' response. The relationship between Oxfam and Johansson was documented. Added to it, many people took to Twitter to express their opinions and thoughts on the matter, from bloggers to customers and even activist groups. Even mock ads began popping up, like this one. But Johansson's argument won her praise online from staunch defenders of Israel's policies, including Scott Stringer, New York City's comptroller. Twitter was a popular venue for comments and feedback, especially many like Stringer's. Another outstanding example of response from stakeholders comes from customers reaching out from the blog platform and other internet forums. Writing on the Israeli news blog Plus 972, Mariv Zonzin called the American actress's statement beyond naive for calling Palestinians who work for SodaStream in the occupied West Bank neighbors of their Israeli co-workers with equal rights. Blogging in the response section of these mediums are just one of the many avenues people turn to so they could add their 2 cents, as well as YouTube, especially the page for Johansson commercials, and particularly the comment section on that page. Boycotting the organization was also a major story when it comes to the SodaStream crisis. Earlier in the year, the Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions movement launched a campaign to encourage consumers to boycott the company. The BDS group greatly utilized Facebook to spread their work. Rafif Ziada, spokesman for the Palestinian BDS National Committee, said its campaign against SodaStream forced the company's hand in the West Bank decision. In a post on the group's Facebook page shortly after the organization's decision to move out of the West Bank, Ziada proclaimed, SodaStream's announcement today shows that the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement is increasingly capable of holding corporate criminals to account for their participation in Israeli apartheid and colonialism. So far, major retailers across North America and Europe have dropped SodaStream, including Macy's in the U.S. and John Lewis in the U.K., which the BDS movement said was a product of its activism. My recommendations on how SodaStream can handle a similar crisis in the future only better starts off simply by listening. By taking some time out and hearing what is being said about your company and their role in a given scenario, you can understand what the majority is leaning toward. From there, the organization must assess what would safely get them out of the current crisis while preserving their ideals, image, and product. Also, creating plans to attack anything that is thrown your way would be of utmost importance for a company to review and understand. Finally, knowing the legal ramifications would be very crucial. From planning to executing and practicing, each company can be prepared to face the unknown whenever it comes their way. Just having Scarlett Johansson on your side also isn't enough.